simple tip for all you InDesign users out there. And it's related to typically larger documents when you're threading a lot of text. Now in part 1 we talked about importing text, and then we talked a little bit about, in part 2, we talked about manually threading that text into additional text boxes. The problem is if I'm doing a whole bunch of them, that can be really tedious. So what I mean by that is I have to click the overset symbol, I have to click into this column, then I gotta click the overset symbol, click next column, click the overset symbol, click the next column. You get the idea. So what I'd like to do is use a process called semi-automatic text threading. And here's how you do it. In the document, you have a text box that you'd like to thread into a new one. So here I have a text box that's got the overset symbol. I'm going to click the overset symbol, and by itself, my cursor becomes essentially an arrow with a few lines. I'll just highlight that for you there now. And if I hold down the Alt key, you can actually see it change. It changes to like a squiggly kind of flowing line that's made of dots. In our next video, we're going to talk about fully automatic text threading, and you'll notice the icon will be slightly different. But holding down the Alt key, watch this. If I now click to place my text in this next column, and I move my mouse, it's automatically loaded the remaining text into my cursor. So I can simply then, still holding Alt, click into the next column, and lo and behold, it's still loaded. So by holding Alt, you can essentially create a whole bunch of text threads without having to re-click that overset symbol. It's a really handy feature. If I wanted to finish in this next column, I could simply let go of Alt and click, and it's going to place the text like it would normally and stop, and I can use it and away I go. So there you have semi-automatic text threading, and you access that by holding down the Alt key once you have clicked the overset symbol.